Mrs. Play!
Hi.
Welcome to the couch!
Wait, who is this person?
He's the main character.
We're gonna get there!
We're gonna get into all these characters
getting ahead of it.
But, welcome back to the couch.
Hi.
Because it is our couch.
It is our sofa. I'm here a lot.
Yes. And we are gonna be doing, Okami's gonna be on a slight hiatus, guys. Hey, Respawn. Way to go, guys. I like you so much. Okami's going on a brief hiatus. We just passed the 100th episode. We need to record more of that. But with that being said, Star Wars just came out. Star Wars is coming out. The final movie of the Saga franchise is coming out in December. So we're going to...
That's barely a month away.
So we're going to start by playing Star Wars. And you know what? I'm super ready for Star Wars. Are you super ready for Star Wars?
Not nearly as ready as you are.
Alright, but we have a special guest who is also super ready for Star Wars to be recording with us.
Pickles!
John!
John?
John's
here now?
No. John was supposed to be here, but he left early. Because, John, I know you're ready.
You got me really excited. I was like, and John's going to dial in, and this is going to be great, and...
No, John's not here.
You just broke my heart.
Oh, trust me.
I'm sad all over again.
I needed to message him and be like, hey, guess what? This is actually going out to John.
Our dear friend who lives in New York.
Not my John, one of my Johns, but not, like, my John that I talk about.
This is fun, John.
But this is John who...
This is fun, John, that gives good hugs.
And we talked about Star Wars for a long time. We both have
food.
Very differing opinions on it. So, Mrs. Play, you're going to be subjected to my super nerd.
No, I'm still sad.
And
I wanted John to be here. Like, and then he's going to Skype in, and we're going to watch it, we're going to talk about it the same. Like, that's what I thought was happening.
No. Sorry. That was the bit. That was my
bit
that I was doing.
You made me sad.
Okay.
Anyway, sorry, that lasted longer than we thought.
No, that's fine. John, this is actually going to be dedicated to you because I was originally, hoping you'd be here and we'd play through this together. Not that I wouldn't.
But then you left because you wanted to, progress your life and your goals.
And you have a...
How selfish of you.
Yeah, you have a future missus, you want to do things that you want to do, and you went to a place that's more conducive. Like fully... going on to that. It's great.
Yeah.
So, by the way, this is some of my favorite audio transitions.
That is beautiful.
Oh, yeah.
It's an audio transition, but I'm not allowed to listen to it because we're recording right now.
Oh, you'll hear it. But a very classic start. There's the ship. There are all the ships from the Clone Wars.
I love how quiet it is, because that thing's, fucking massive.
Mm-hmm. But we're about to pick up with it.
So you had a bad day. Oh, you're big looking.
Yep. But you hear the music in the background?
I hear speaking. I can hear it, faintly.
Mm-hmm.
We might have to do this, a second time when we're not recording so I can listen to it in all its glory. Oh, hey!
He was listening to the music, and I love those audio transitions.
Yeah.
It'll be good for us. Thanks, Chief.
An error has been detected on line 10A. All our clamps are jammed.
So, you played this earlier without the light. Looks great.
The
robot. I like that. The droid.
Yes. Star Wars has always had fantastic
I'm afraid
droids.
of saying the wrong things, and then anyone who watches will be like, she doesn't even know the right words. Because, that's not the internet.
Let's go.
Foreman droid. Yep.
This way.
So yes, I did play it. Oh, it still does that. So it has this weird, gliding thing, as you can tell with, the feet.
I can see that.
Yeah.
It looked, yeah. I was like, I don't know if I like that part.
But it has... So like I said, in the first, few moments, this is going to have so many, Star Wars, references of...
I'm not going to catch them all because...
I'll point them out to you.
Okay. I'm like, if this is a test, I'm going to fail.
No. You're fine. And they're going to be very subtle, and when I point out, you're going to be like, oh, that's whatever.
That's the thing from the thing. Wow.
It's not quite like that. It's more subtle than that.
Oh, well, yeah, I'd
Look at that.
be fucked. Ship breaking yard.
That's separatist ship. That's the things that were blockading from Naboo. I love how you come up there and he just puts his foot up there. They did a really good job at a lot of
little extras.
There's a lot of little extras, and I'll definitely point out a few other things to you. I love the feel of this game. Like, it feels like Uncharted. You put your foot down. They also do a lot of other cool like little things that I'll show you that are just like very different.
Hands up.
Why the hell?
Hey, you okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
So is this place to like decommission old ships?
So what they're doing is all of those ships right there with like the two masts on them. That is an old clone ship, like from the Clone Wars.
Yeah, tracking.
So they eventually will become Star Destroyers. So what they're doing is they're breaking those down and repurposing them to be the Imperial Star Destroyers.
Oh, so what? I guess because it's called like.
Breaking Yard, yeah.
Yeah.
Because these guys are all scrappers, and that'll
Okay.
come into it more in a little bit.
Okay.
Depart this barge immediately. You are not approved trash.
Thank you.
Trash.
I guess.
I'm trash. I'm just not approved trash. I
Yep.
fucking love it. And this is where it like gives you like a lot of your own little stuff here. So and I'll that droid right there that's floating over there that has like the spider is the probe droid that was actually seen in episode 5, which is Empire Strikes Back, and he actually says like scan of the system, and a bunch of other things like that that are really really cool.
Just iconic lines.
Oh yeah,
Easy there.
Just passing through.
I
Don't
love.
mind us. Can we climb?
Oh yeah,
We can climb.
like I said, it feels exactly like Uncharted, which is good because it feels. It's not going to feel like a complete. It's not going to feel like a complete. Like some Star Wars games, they feel really wonky and weird, and it's like I'm too strong. I'm not strong enough. Why is any of this a challenge?
Oh, so
or
it
this
feels-
is
it
way
feels
too hard
balanced.
for. It feels really balanced and really fun.
Good to see you.
You too. Don't get yourself killed.
That's the idea.
And I love how you sound like a young kid, and that'll come to play into it. That's called a wonk droid. Or, yeah, wonk. It just goes wonk. But so, typically when you go through these passages, it's just a straight shot through, but they actually put things there so he hops up and has, like, animation so it feels like a ship. I was playing that last night, I'm like, holy shit, I don't think I've ever seen somebody
Sounds like scrap rats.
actually do that.
Creepy. Just passing through, guys. No need to come out and say hi this time.
No, that's a really cool animation.
Yeah. And it's super subtle.
I like it though. That's nice.
His character design is super duper up my alley. Like, he still has, like, the long hair that I wish I had. Oh, hey, there's Prof.
I'll meet you at the clamps.
Sounds good. Be there soon.
And if you can see, there's still, like, the bird poop on the ledge. That's how I know I can climb on it. My bad.
And then he died.
That did not happen at all last night, actually.
You didn't die at all.
No, actually, I did. So I only played through this part. And then I was, like, conscripted to go play, Monster Hunter. And it was really, really good.
Try not to die this time.
Yeah.
There we go. Damn it.
But and then it's like, okay, they're clearly cutting things down, so I know, like, oh, this is going to be my way of movement, or this is how I know what I'm capable of.
How'd you get here?
How'd you get
I
here?
just dropped in. Haha.
So he just went, how did you get here? And she's like, after she said that, which I thought was them doing, like, this is the Jedi mind trick. But I'm not 100% sure. Oh, we're just gonna climb over this way.
Gross.
Yep. What did I do? I love all of these segments. Like, I could just do that all day.
Look, the ship cutter is here. There it goes.
Just cutting through the ship over there. Like, it's, and I enjoy the fact that it's just a super long laser. And then if you see the ones that are walking on the two legs are the ATSTs, I believe is what they are, from the later or the earlier movies, the first movies, where the other ones that are standing up more look like the turrets for that would become the AT-AT walkers, but are the ones the clones use. Now, this animation here, when I climb up, is modeled after Luke when he's climbing in Dagobah. He just uses his hands and he swings his feet like he's walking. So I was like, oh, there's like, and it could just be like that's how they did it, but that's a very easy thing to like, oh, hey, this is. I took it as an homage, like, oh, this is how Luke trained, so this is how they know how to you know, climb or be physically fit, and that's how I was like, oh, that was clearly an homage to this. That looks like it could be the Sarlacc pit from Jabba the Hutt's palace. And then the other thing I was thinking was, hey, how did we meet Rey?
Use the manual
override lever
Other than in my parking lot when I was working at a hotel. She was taking
Yeah,
apart.
she was taking apart the ship, so she was getting the thing.
Yep,
the
she was-
little thing that I can't think of.
Oh, it was like a coupling or something like that. But she was taking apart a Jedi.
All right, clamp secured.
She was taking apart like an Imperial Star Destroyer. But we're just after the Clone Wars over here.
Right there, pal.
So I was like, oh, that's really, really, really cool that they have him taking apart ships from the Clone Wars.
I got this.
Because this is very early on based on some characters that are seen in it.
Come take a look at this.
Some of the transitions are a little stutty.
Yeah,
What a
I noticed
sword.
that.
It's a real scrapper's payday. I mean, this thing's been here, what, 4 years?
5.
Whoever flew this went down in a blaze of glory. Those Jedi. A real tragedy. Yeah, I've always said they couldn't all be traitors.
Yeah, maybe.
Guess it's just our lucky day. Empire's gonna get a lot of good material out of it. Yeah.
His
Here we
face
are,
looks so
scrapping
detailed.
shit from the war.
Yeah.
Like, you can see the expressions.
Oh yeah, it's really, really good.
And the pay was better back during the Republic, too.
Hey, you really should watch what you say.
Listen to me. Find us free like this, it'll be your ticket off this soggy rock.
And I like this that it's like...
I want out of here.
Come on, Cal, you're a young guy. You don't end up like me.
It's a mentor. I kind of took him as the way, you had the one guy at work who retired who would say kid to you, and he'd be like, hey, you did good work today, kid. But it was never, like, demeaning to you.
No, it was never condescending. It was...
It was just like, you're younger than me.
Yeah, it was mutual professional respect in an informal
Yeah.
tone.
And he feels very much like that. Now, my favorite part, the fact that I have gripes with the Jedi Order, as I have gripes with the Sith Order.
Shit, you guys.
Oh, yeah.
Like, you're gonna be trying to talk to me and I'm watching this, sorry.
That's fine.
Okay.
I have gripes with the Jedi Order, and we'll get into that as we play the game. I have gripes with the Sith Order because neither one of them are all that, like, great all the way around.
His forearms should be getting shredded. Oh, fuck, and that leg just popped out of socket.
Bruh, you okay?
Cal, I can't climb up.
So, one of the things that, like, where I was going with this. Like, I have issues with both orders. However, if we were to talk about it, I would very much just be a Jedi.
God
And one of the things for...
I can't listen to you. Can we watch this?
Oh,
Fuck.
You okay, bro?
I'm all right. Just pinned down.
Pilot's gone. I'll get us out of here. Just hang on.
Watch out, Cal.
Look out.
So is that thing just like, it's sentient, but ambivalent to the work that's going on, but it'll like kill them if it gets the opportunity?
Yeah, it's like a Venus flytrap, I guess.
Okay. It's not good or bad, it just is.
Yeah, it exists.
Okay.
You can see the glowing on the side of the
You
thing.
alright?
Okay,
We gotta move. Come on.
hell happened? What was that back there? Was that you? Well, that was the Force, wasn't it?
Just forget what you saw, okay? Please.
So I totally have no idea what just happened other than like they were fine and then they
I
weren't.
hit R1 and it said slow, which I think is kind of what Kylo Ren did in the first movie, where he turns and like, stops the laser. This is just a more concentrated, not as powerful version. Whereas Kylo Ren was just like, no, this is going to freeze, and that's power all of its own accord. This was him saying, okay, let me just slow things down here.